Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Bulldog Show. Well, the top story is obviously Donald Trump's announcement at Mar-a-Lago that he has filed papers to run for president in 2024. And I support that wholeheartedly. From 2015 until now, I have supported President Trump. I've defended President Trump. I have had one moment, which was, I guess it was in the spring, when I was upset with him for about 24 hours, but I got over it. The bottom line is that, in my opinion, Trump wins this. And I'm going to give you my analysis, which nobody on the national shows last night mentioned at all. And it's quite simply as this. If Donald Trump's senatorial and congressional candidates won the primaries this past year against the establishment candidates, if his candidates won, why would anybody think that President Trump wouldn't win the presidential primary against anybody? Last poll shows him up 14 on DeSantis. And let me tell you about DeSantis. DeSantis has to be some kind of stupid to run for president. Why? He's now governor-elect of Florida for 40 years. What happens? He sits back. Trump runs for president, gets elected president. DeSantis is set up to succeeding. Trump loses, DeSantis is set up to run. It's that simple. DeSantis doesn't have to go through a bloodbath of a primary, which he will lose. Ron DeSantis will not win a presidential Republican primary against Trump. He just won't. It's impossible. The Trump supporters are going to stay with Trump. It's quite simple. So the other thing I want to point out is it relates to the Kentucky race, Republican primary. Not one of my Republican opponents has said a word about Trump's announcement running for president. Not one of them have come out and said, I support President Trump's re-election or election to president. Only me. Only me. Isn't that hysterical? I think it's hysterical. Daniel Cameron has not said a word about President Trump running for president. Daniel Cameron has not endorsed President Trump running for president. Hysterical. Beyond hysterical. Chuck Schumer wants Mitch McConnell to be the Republican Senate Minority Leader. Doesn't that say it all? Doesn't that say it all? It's amazing. McConnell, can you imagine what really goes on in those private meetings, private phone calls over all these decades with McConnell and Biden and Schumer and Pelosi? Can you imagine? Russia, allegedly, a Russian-made missile hit Poland yesterday in a village, killed a couple people. Facts matter to me. I'm not going to jump to any conclusion. I want to find out what we find out. What the truth is, not what the political spin is, before any action is taken. Well, it looks like the House is now in the Republican hands, and it looks like McCarthy will be the Speaker of the House. G and Joe wrapped up, and guess what? G claimed complete victory over Joe Biden. And of course, we know that is the case. College debt forgiveness. I've forgotten to comment about this, to my chagrin. Two courts now have said this is crazy. And guess what's sad about it? Joe Biden did really good amongst the young voters, promising them debt forgiveness, which is now illegal. So he got the votes, but now he's not going to be able to deliver the promises. What a political scam. Scam! Mike Pence. Mike Pence has zero chance of beating Donald Trump in a Republican primary. Zero. He is another Mitt Romney, John McCain. He's cut from the same cloth. Same cloth. Mr. Nice Guy. Nice guys finish last in politics. Ron DeSantis, I've already explained that. I want to promote a couple things. Thomas Homan, Trump's border security guy, is coming to Somerset next Tuesday, November 22nd, from 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. Look forward to seeing people there. And we originally had Dog the Bounty Hunter scheduled for December 1st at our Liberty Fest in Ashland from 6 to 8 at the Boyd County Convention Center, but he couldn't make it. So we now have this. I didn't know that Tito Ortiz, the former UFC fighter, was a big conservative. his agents say that he's great, funny, really good speaker, and a lot of fun. So I'm thinking, well, why not? So all you UFC fighters or all UFC fans know that Tito Ortiz is coming to Ashland, Kentucky on December 1st. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Trump 2024.